are really lucky to be able to travel for a living. And one of the sweet things that we take advantage of is getting up very early to have a walk or a run wherever we may be. Looking forward to that, I set out early this morning in the winding back streets of Naousa to soak up the serenity. The sailboaters still asleep in their bunks. The fishing boats lining the harbor. Resourceful delivery people. The sun trying to peek over the horizon. Proud houses behind ordinarily busy sidewalk cafes and tavernas. And if you are up early enough, you get to see the catch of the day being offloaded. Simply joy. After breakfast, we take off for the Maranthi marble mines in the middle of the island. This marble, so white and pure, was prized by ancient craftsmen and artists. Such famous works as Hermes of Praxiteles and the Venus de Milo were carved of Parian marble from these very mines. In the spirit of use what you have, this entire entrance walkway and the dry walk wall beside it are all of local marble. We stopped to see a local sculptor right near the site to look at his work. His best pieces are the copies of Cycladic art statuary that he is so proud to display. Later we enter the town of Lefkis in the center of the island. A sparkling village with schoolchildren and locals out and about. The architecture in a village like this is a feast for the eye. Crisp blue sky contrasting with the dazzling white of the buildings, with a touch of color on the doors and the windows, or with a climbing bougainvillea right around the corner. And yes, it's good to see that there are cat lovers everywhere. Some that love them out of their way, and some that are looking for kisses. The Byzantine trail takes us out of the village towards the sea. These paths were the only way by donkey or mule to get from one village to the next before the car. Now it's a great way not only to get a walk in, but to get a look at the other aspects of the village. Huge caper plants growing out of the wall. Almond trees giving up their fruit for a midday snack. And more friendly felines. It's time for a cold coffee in the town square, where we talk to the friendly owner of the cafe, Maria. And we get to meet two Austrians.
Hello, my name is Benjamin.
Hi,
I'm Anna. We're from Austria and we're traveling to Greece and just relaxing a bit on the beaches.
Well, it's my first time here in Paros. Hopefully not my last time. It's a beautiful island, so you should come here as well.
Thank you very much, you two. Beautiful. All about Greek yogurt. We are going to share 2 simple recipes for Greek yogurt. One savory, one sweet. When we go to the grocery store here in Greece, we find 40-foot-long coolers with a bewildering array of yogurt. Sheep's milk yogurt, goat's milk yogurt, cow's milk yogurt, of course, buffalo milk yogurt, and even some with donkey milk. We can now even choose lactose-free yogurt. We can buy them in 2-pound buckets and cute ceramic pots. Yummy recipes. The first one is that well-known tzatziki. This can sit on a plate where you can dip your bread in it, or meatballs, or just about anything you want. You will need 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 cucumber, a clove of garlic, and feel free to add more. It's up to you. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, some black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil, a bunch of fresh dill, or 2 teaspoons chopped, and 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Peel your cucumbers. Cut it in half and use a grater to grate just the outside, leaving the seeds to be discarded. Taking a clean towel, load the grated cucumber near the edge of the towel and roll up. Squeeze out the excess water, and since you have loaded the towel at the edge, it will be very easy to plop it on your plate for mixing. Chop up your dill and your garlic. I like to chop them finely together as I believe it helps to marry both ingredients well. Chop until fine. Keep chopping. Place it on the plate and then add your olive oil and your salt and pepper to taste. Mix well before adding your yogurt. In this recipe, you may add more yogurt if you want. It's up to you. No worries. Add your vinegar and then add the remainder of the yogurt. Plate it on something that will show a contrast and add a sprig of dill and a little bit more black pepper. Tasty, tasty. Now on to our dessert. This is a filling and satisfying dessert that can also be used for breakfast or a snack. So easy and so delicious. It's just 4 ingredients. 1 cup of Greek yogurt, a handful of walnuts, as fresh as possible, please. Local honey. If you can find your closest honey producer, buy from him or her. A little cinnamon also. So spread your yogurt on any dish that suits your fancy. Also, individual cup size work really well too. Place the chopped walnuts on top, drizzle on the honey, and it should be a generous portion. Don't skimp on this. And top with the amount of cinnamon you desire. Dig in. We leave Paros and head for Santorini. The best way to approach the island of Santorini, we believe, is by sea. You get the unique pleasure of the rippling blue sea underneath you, the endless sky above, and as you enter the caldera, the sight of the white houses clinging to the rim of the crater. But it's not until you get to the top of the island that you get the full picture. In the center of the islands is an active, dormant volcano. Basically, that means it's still smoking, but no recent eruptions. The crescent of lands circling the volcano is what is left of the island, which is still called in Greek, Hydra. It used to be one entire landmass. The explosion that scientists place at 1650 BC is thought to be the largest ever volcanic eruption. During our stay here in Santorini, we all get the opportunity to stay in traditional cave houses. These cave houses are actually dug into the hardened volcanic ash. They stay cool in the summer and warm in the winter. We check into one such place, a traditional cave house clinging to the cliffside with, of course, spectacular views. After checking in and resting on our veranda, we take a trip to the Pelican for a wine taste testing in their well-stocked cava. The unique volcanic soil on Santorini contributes to some spectacular vintages. None of the vines, as you see here, are trellised. Each year, the vines are allowed to grow in a basket shape that protects the leaves and the grapes resting inside. The wine taste testing is always a hit with our groups. And here's the cava and hotel owner, Marina, with her beautiful Nicholas.
Hello, my name is Marina and this is Nicholas. Both of us, we work in our hotel here in Santorini. Thanks God, this year we still have people that come over to visit us in our island. Of course, we keep all the COVID-19 protocols and we guarantee your safety when you come in our country. I know that all of you couldn't come to Greece this year, but we look forward to welcoming you in our island next year in 2021, so you can have a nice time and we can party together and drink our beautiful wines in Santorini Island. Yes,
Perfect.
This morning we have the opportunity to see Santorini before many people are up. A rare pleasure. After breakfast, we head to the Prehistoric Museum of Santorini. This is my kind of museum, short and sweet and to the point. These artifacts give us insight to the civilization that was here prior to 1650 BC. A culture so advanced for its time, they had running water, inside plumbing, plus all the refinements one would need. Ceramic bowls and sauce boats, ovens, and even barbecue andirons, metal cooking utensils, vessels for practical and ritual use, Cycladic goddess statuary. Some of these same pieces are on display in museums that we get to visit on our other trips. For example, the Louvre in Paris. And here, a fossilized olive leaves dating from 60,000 BC. And famously, the frescoes that adorned their three-story houses. Importantly, they have yet to find human remains at the digs. Scientists believe that prior to the large eruption which destroyed Santorini, they had smaller eruptions or earthquakes that alerted them and people were able to leave the island. Another aspect that leads them to that conclusion is that they have yet to find very valuable treasures, like jewelry or caches of gold. They did, however, find one small gold item left behind, a golden ibex. Where they managed to escape to remains a mystery.
Your names.
Your names and where are you from?
Hi, I'm Bianca. And it's my husband.
I'm Lucia.
We are both from Romania, and we came to Greece 1 week ago. So we are visiting the islands and yeah.
What do you like about Greece so far?
Wow, the landscape is amazing. People are great. Food.
Yeah.
Some
Food and wine is very, very good.
yes, and the wine is
Yes.
really nice.
Perfect. Have you been, now you're in Santorini, you arrived, as you said, just you arrived.
Few months.
And I said I'm jealous actually. Have you been any other place in Greece?
Yeah, we came from Athens, then we went to Piraeus for 1 day, then Mykonos,
To Mykonos.
4 nights, and we will stay here 2 nights, and then going to Crete for
Oh,
for 1 more week.
you're doing a highlight thing. Very nice, beautiful.
Do you have a couple of words of encouragement for people during this tough times that we have?
Just stay positive and
We hope it will end soon.
yes.
We will be able to travel again and
Yes.
see new things and learn new cultures.
Very
Looking
nice.
forward. So we just need to be a bit more careful, but everything is still possible, and more care, and we can still do it.
And respect for the others, and
Yeah.
it will be
1.5
just-
meters.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate that.
We take off for our walk along the caldera to Ia. The walk from Fira, the capital of Santorini, to Ia, one of the towns, takes approximately 2 hours, over lava beds with breathtaking views. At the church, just before the town of Ia, we enjoy stunning views that make us want to linger a while longer. And the evening and our trip would not be complete without a sunset at Ia. We loved our 9 days together. We hope you did too. It seems like it went by in an instant.